In this video, I'll show you a number of ways to check and fix the reading order in PDFix Desktop. Now, before we begin, I'm going to show you some functionality that I think is super helpful, but it gets even better with the fact that you can create your own keyboard shortcuts to run some of these functions as needed. I've gone over this a little bit in another video on finding your way around the PDFix dashboard, but just really quickly, I'll navigate to the dashboard and then to the Help tab, and then to Settings, and then to the Shortcuts tab. And then in this Shortcuts panel in the Preferences, I can search for the function that I want to assign the keyboard shortcut for, and then assign it here, so that when I hit OK, then my keyboard shortcuts are available to me when I'm working on my document. With that, we'll get into checking and fixing reading order issues in this PDF. One way to check the reading order is to simply select the tags in the tag tree in order and make sure that they follow the logical flow that you would intend, right? In this case, they don't, because the next step is to fix mistakes. But one way to check the reading order is to simply navigate through the tags and see, how they will be read. Another way to check the reading order is above the tag panel, there's the hamburger icon or the hamburger menu, the three dots. If I click on that and expand it, then down near the bottom of that context menu, there is the show options. And then when I open that up, then we can select show tags reading order. When I toggle that on, and then I start selecting tags in the tag tree, it shows me what order the content will be read in. So we can see, for example, on the first page starts with my H1, lacrosse is awesome, and then it goes to a paragraph tag, and then over to the image, down to history, and then it kind of backs up and so on, right? So a good, easy way to just check the reading order. And again, if I select the NonStruct for my tags on page 2, then I can see, how things are going to get read um, on page 2 as well, right? So back up to the top, I'm going to toggle that off, and then we can talk about fixing reading order. Clearly, this is not ideal. I've got my H1, and then my paragraph tag, and then the figure, and so on. So let's say, for example, I want the figure tag to be read, and it does have alternative text, but I want the figure tag to be read before the paragraph of text. One way, of course, to move content around in the tag tree is simply select the tag that you want to move, click and hold, and then you can drag it up or down in the tag tree to move it where you want it to go. Of course, you can also then select a tag and drop it inside another tag if you needed it to be a child, and so on and so forth. So one way is simply to click and hold and drag up and down the tag tree to move your tag where you want it to go. Another way to move content is to copy and paste. Copy is going to function a lot like cut, but it's in the context menu that I'm about to show you. It's labeled copy. So let's say, so we have our H2 for history, and then we have the paragraph that comes above the heading for history. So I could click and drag as mentioned or as shown, but I can also right click on that P tag, open up the context menu, choose copy or the keyboard shortcut Control C, and then click on the paragraph tag that I want to have that other paragraph tag read right after, and then go to the context menu, open it up, and choose paste. Paste it, we'll put it right below the paragraph tag I have selected. Paste child, we'll put it inside. So now I have my paragraph tags in the logical order that I want, and then the H2. Then I have my paragraph tag following my H2. But then there's the next H2 for basics. And as I look on the page, the figure, the map, is further down in the tag tree. So I could copy and paste. I could click and drag and move this figure tag where I want it to go. Another way to move this figure tag in the tag tree is, again, I'll show you from going to the context menu, but right clicking on that figure tag, and then there's the function to move up or move down, right? And this is one of those functions that I assigned keyboard shortcuts to. So for me, to move stuff up or down in the tag tree is just the combination of Control and Shift and then the up arrow to move things up, or Control and Shift and then the down arrow to move things down. So with that figure tag selected, I can hold down Control and Shift and hit the up arrow and move the figure tag where I want it to go. So now I have history and then the paragraph, and then I have the figure for the map, and then my H2 for basics, and then my list at the bottom of page 1. So I've fixed the reading order for the tags on page 1. I'll go ahead and close that non-struct tag just to make my tag tree a little bit more simple to view. And then on to page 2. I have the H2, but more stuff here is highlighted on the page, and the reason that that is happening is because I actually have a paragraph tag inside the H2 that contains the text comparisons. This paragraph tag is actually the text below the table. So again, I could click and drag. I could copy the paragraph tag and then paste it after the table. But also going to the context menu, then there's also the function for move level up, right? This will push the paragraph tag one level up, which would be outside of the H2 that it's currently nested inside of. Again, this is another function that I assigned my own keyboard shortcut for. It's the combination of Control and Shift and then the left arrow to push it kind of up and left out of the tag that it got nested inside of. So with that paragraph tag selected, Control Shift and then the left arrow moved it out of the H2. And then, of course, I can Control Shift and down arrow to move it so now it's below the table, right? And then we have a paragraph tag for at the bottom of the page, and then we have these 3 figure tags. So this last paragraph tag here, these photos are courtesy of Syracuse Lacrosse. I want this paragraph tag to be the last thing that's read after this last figure tag. Again, I could move tag up or down, right? I can copy and paste, etc. But there's another really awesome functionality that PDFix has. So far, I've been using the default selection tool up in my toolbar, the little arrow icon. But if I select the tag icon, right, my tag selection tool, then what I can do is I can select the paragraph tag, right? Even just from on the page, I can select the text that's in that paragraph tag and then hover over the figure that I want that text to be read after, right click on it, and then just select Move After This Tag. Notice in the tag tree that the paragraph tag that was above that series of 3 figure tags is now the last thing in the tag tree. So there's copy and paste. You can click and drag. There's move up or down, which you can assign keyboard shortcuts for. There's move level up, and there's that really awesome functionality where you can just select a tag and move it after. That's a bad example because the table's already after the H2, but I could even move this table all the way to page 1 if I wanted to. Select the table, and I could navigate up to page 1 and even move it right after the H1. So now I have my H1, and then I have my table, and then the figure, and so on. And of course, we also have undo, keyboard shortcut Control Z if needed. If I hit undo, then that puts the table back on page 2 where it belongs. I hope you find this helpful. Quick ways to check and fix reading order in PDFix Desktop. If you have questions, if you're in Europe, feel free to reach out to us at support@pdfix.net. And if you're in the US or Canada, feel free to reach out to us at sales@pdfix-us.com. Thanks.